big, tag out. Come on, y'all. It's time to go big or go home. Middle ground won't work. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Go big.
Go big.
Go big. Go big.
Go deep, y'all. Come on, y'all. Tag out. Tag to your team. Share. This is your opportunity to use me to leverage your business. So go ahead. Tag your team. Let your people know that it is time for TLC Conversations. And guess what? While y'all tagging, I'll tag too. Hey, come on, y'all.
Don't be extra shy. Don't be extra shy.
Don't be shy. Tag. 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 Let them know. It's time to go. Hey, come on, y'all.
Go big.
Go big.
Go big. Go big. Go big.
What's your question? How big? Sumo. Front row, baby. Find your place. Find your place. Step up to the throne. Step up to the plate, y'all. It's time. It's time. We are in the month of May, y'all. It's May. We are 5 months into this year, y'all. What we doing? Are we doing it big? Or we going a little big? Because guess what? You either go big or you don't go big. You got some opportunities. Listen to these words. Yes.
We had to make it through.
Come on, y'all. Tag out. I'm not seeing enough numbers. I'm not seeing it. Come on, y'all.
Go big. Go big. Go big. Go big. Go big. Go big.
What's your question? How big? Sumo. Front row, y'all. How many of y'all are ready to step up to the plate and get on the front row? That's right, y'all. I'm Dr. Tatanisha Timms, your favorite clinical psychologist in the whole world. What is it, y'all? It ain't conceitedness. It's called confidence. Confidence in myself, because I want to tell you something. I encountered some things that try to trump down on my confidence. You see, back in 2016, I suffered an attack. I suffered an attack that messed with me mentally and also physically. To this day, I continue to battle both mentally and physically. But you know what? My faith in God keeps me strong, so I continue to find a way to go forward. But I want you to imagine, I want you to put yourself in my shoes for just a moment, if you can. Imagine you're going to school, you're getting all these degrees, you're acing it, you're the top student, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're learning it, you know how to apply it, you go out into the world, you are helping thousands of children and families to get better, to get in a better place. But before you know it, somebody decided that they wanted to put their hands on you. That's my story. That caused me a lot of pain. It caused me to have a lot of doubt in myself. It caused me to have a lot of doubt in my abilities to go forward. It even caused me to question, God, what is this for? Why am I going through this? And then I had to remember as a little girl what I was taught. Why not? He takes you through it because you can get through it, right? Right? But let me tell y'all something. I discovered something. Because I got to thinking, okay, Tatanisha, you got this, you got that, you got that. But what if you didn't? What if you didn't have it? What if you didn't come in contact with TLC? October 12th, 2019 began to change my life, because that day is when I was first introduced to Total Life Changes TLC products, you guys. And it started for me with a cup of that brew tea. I sipped on that tea. I didn't know I was going to drop 7 pounds in 4 days. So now I'm paying attention. I was also presented with a real life business opportunity that said, hey, if you sell this tea, we're going to give you $20 back. That was incredible, because guess what? When I left that presentation, I had already sold 3 of my 5 products, y'all. I found myself going back to the TLC office when they opened on that Monday to replenish for me, for myself. But I want to tell you just how powerful the products are. That tea caused me to lose weight, but guess what else it did? Because I had gotten in a state of mind where I had stopped moving my body because physically I couldn't and mentally I didn't want to, It helped me to begin to lose weight so that I was a little lighter so I could walk a little more freely. It helped to get rid of toxins that were in my body because of all the medication that I've had to take over time. All right. So much medication that it began to cause me to have internal problems, developing different illnesses on my kidneys where I can't even take ibuprofen anymore. You know, it just changed. And we're not going to go years back when I was being injected with substances to mitigate diseases in my body, because what I understood is that medication oftentimes doesn't heal. It covers up. But I was blessed enough to get in touch and to become a part of a dynamic company, to lock arms and to really be a business partner with some billionaire people and some millionaire people, you guys. And I began to read and I began to learn. And when I understood just how natural the products at TLC are, when I began to understand that I had the power to change and to repair some cells that were damaged in my body, oh, now I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I'm going deeper. I'm going even deeper than I did when I started with just the resolution drops, which caused me to lose weight. 1 to 3 a day, you're dropping 1 to 3 pounds. What, Tatanisha? What? Is this really happening? But let me tell y'all when it really unfolded for me. It was really, really recent. It was really recent. Coach Nate and Coach Pam, they put out a challenge. You guys know we had the challenge in the Heat Challenge group. And I said, you know what? I want to be an instructor. I understand I don't move like everybody else. I understand I can't drop down to the floor and do push-ups and sit-ups, but guess what? I know how to improvise. I know how to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Right, Coach Nate? So I got me a wall, and I began to do push-ups on the wall. And I began to walk in place. And I began to incorporate some music and to take that walk and to make it interesting, right? And then I began to make it a little sexy and to make it fun. But all the while, I'm losing weight and I'm burning, y'all, and I'm excited because now I have put into practice a routine, a new lifestyle for me that benefited me. I was able to drop 23 pounds. It was incredible. It took me all of 2 weeks. Why? Because I changed my mindset. I said, girl, no. Even if you don't win the contest, you're going to get in it because it's going to give you something to do. It is going to make you accountable to yourself, but also to other people. So I was glad to be able to see that people were excited. I was glad to know that people were like, Dr. T, I didn't see you. What happened to you? That made me feel good. So then I made a commitment. You know what? Every time I work out, I'm just going to go ahead and share it. Coach Nate, Coach Pam, they don't want to see it. They can remove it from the group. But it's always a good thing to be able to positively affect people. So then people that I've been knowing since I was 12 years old, they got to inbox me and even publicly, girl, what are you doing? What are you taking? Why is your skin so pretty? Because you understand, in the 7th grade, they saw the acne that was in my face. They saw the acne in the beginning of my college years. They saw all that. They knew all that, but they were no longer seeing that. What have you done? How did you lose that weight so fast, Dr. T? 2 weeks? Are you kidding me? Yes, girl, 2 weeks. This is how I did it. And I introduced them to the products. I got to show them. I got to talk to them about this incredible tea, the detox tea, the one that many of us start with. You're going to get 5, 2 in the pouch. Let me tell you, this is 8 days of sipping on something that virtually has no taste, that is cleansing my system inside and out. All of my organs working very quickly because the products are manufactured at the cellular level. So you're not having to wait to cleanse. All right? You got something stuck up in your gut. Guess what? Many people do, because many of us are holding on to 20 to 40 pounds of gut residue, medication, hamburgers that didn't completely digest. Some of y'all walking around with worms in your system you don't even know. And all you got to do is sip on some tea to begin to change that. All right. Then I also started with this NutriBurst. Now, the one I started with was the white top. But like I said, when you know better, you do better. So when I got to reading about the NutriBurst Plus and I understood, girl, you're knocking on 50's door, guess what? I needed something more that was going to help with my cardiovascular health. So I began to incorporate the NutriBurst Plus. The energy that I got from that little change of the NutriBurst to this was so amazing, because at my age and at most of our ages, metabolism is a thing of the past. This brought my metabolism back. Why? Because it's not just the vitamins, it's the vitamin extract. which is much more powerful than the actual vitamin. You're going to get 10 of those vitamins. You're going to get 12 different herbs that are healthy and good for your body, 13 whole foods, 19 amino acids, and 22 phytonutrients from the plant that many of us have been deprived from because we've been made to sit in our homes for these past months, right? But guess what? When you take a tablespoon, you're getting all of that. So now your body is not missing or depleted of any of the nutrients that you would normally get. I think that's a good thing. And guess what? 1 tablespoon is like eating 10 very healthy salads. I ain't talking about no iceberg salad. Iceberg has no nutritional value to it. I'm talking about some spinach and some kale topped with some broccoli and some other greens that are excellent for your body. That's what this product has, okay? So then you're left feeling amazing and you just shake it. And then for me, guess what? I just put a little bit in here. I had some this morning, but I'm gonna show y'all how easy. Voila, I got all of that. So for your kids who don't like to eat vegetables, for your men that don't like Brussels sprouts, guess what? Give them some of that Nutriverse and they're going to be able to take it. The other thing y'all always notice about me, Dr. T always has energy. She got extra energy. Well, kind of born like that, but like I said, knocking on 50, some natural things begin to change. So thank God for Mr. Jack Fallon and his idea to create all these incredible products. This right here gives me so much energy, you guys. You only need but 1. All right, now I take 2, but guess what's happening? Because I'm walking and moving my body, because I am now paying attention to not eating bread that's going to give me 55 carbohydrates, but to give me a tortilla shell that's going to give me 6 grams instead. Little simple changes like that. Walking, helping me to burn an extra 300 calories per capsule. All right. So when I'm looking at my watch and I'm like, okay, y'all, we burned 200 calories. Actually, I burned 800 calories. It also helps with mental focus. So I was able to focus more and to get in line. Okay. So you're doing this. You got this business over here. You got this business over here. You got to be able to keep it and put it all together. Some of you out there are suffering from attentional problems. Okay, I don't mean attention like you ain't getting enough loving from your mate. I'm talking about attention like you can't focus, some attention deficits, and I can call it because I'm a school psychologist and a clinical psychologist. So I know what I'm looking at and I know what I see. So now our kids are beginning to go back to school, but are they able to focus? And if they can't, you need to get them some NRG because it's safe for children to take. All right. It's also going to help to elevate their mood because they're not going to want to be there. But we call this the happy pill. Not only for children, but it's for you as adults. So get up in the morning, pour yourself a little tablespoon of the Nutriverse and the NRG, and watch how incredible your day and your children's day becomes. Okay. Now there's a whole lot of products over here. Everybody knows my favorite are the chaga and the gano because of what they do inside of the body, the cell. Like I told you, the illnesses that I had, if I had only known, I would have made different choices for myself. If I had only known about the power of chaga, if I had only known about the power of Ganoderma and how they go in and they repair cells, I never would have allowed them to give me any kind of chemotherapy. I never would have done that because guess what? I would have first prayed like I did, and then I would have known about these products. And guess what? I would have had a chance to begin to repair myself, my cells, without having to have PICC lines, you guys, that are still visible years later. It's a painful process. It's a mind-blowing process. If you've never gone through it, I pray God you don't. Okay, many people can't handle it mentally. I thank God I can and I could. But it was such that, you know, with all my siblings, I'm like, Lord, if this happened to them, I'd rather take that for them. You know, who cares about losing the hair and all of that? That's nothing. I had shaved all my hair off at the end of November. And now my hair is this long because of HSN, another incredible product that we have. So I'm telling you guys that we got products over here that work. We got products over here that can change your negative trajectory of your health and make it something better, make it something positive, make it something better where you're coming off of medication. One person's story that I love to hear is Mr. Mike Gaynor. I relate to Mr. Mike Gaynor, not even knowing exactly what his illnesses and issues were. But when I heard this brother say that he went from taking 23 medications down to 3, that's nothing but God. When I think about my dad's PSA level, you guys, once upon a time being over 1400, and today it's a 7. That is God. That is God. And I never will forget when I flew down to Mississippi and the doctors told me, Dr. Timms, whatever you are doing, don't stop. It's working for your dad. We know it's prayer. We understand it's prayer. We know God is all in it. But the medication and the treatment that we were giving him to treat him, it wasn't changing his PSA. It wasn't changing it. Nothing was happening. But because of you giving him this product, it was to chewy, blood health, blood sugar, blood pressure, cholesterol. We got that under control. And it was the chaga, the Gano, and that darn NutriBurst. Make the difference. When my mother, who was going blind and on these medications, was able to come off a couple of her medications and regain her total vision. That's why I'm excited about TLC. That's why every day that I can and I'm not too tired, I get up and I tell the story. Because what does the Bible tell us? Share the good news. Why are you holding on to this information? Why aren't you guys showing and exposing every day? Because you are the very person that can help people to begin to change their lives because they don't know, just like you didn't know until you got connected to other people who knew. You got to take in the products, you became a product of the products, and now you can talk about the products and they can feel your passion. I know you feel my energy. I feel my energy, and energy is transformed. You see, it's not destroyed. It's not even created. It just is. It's something that God gives us. Okay, so let me tell you something. If you want to change your life, if you want to make a total life change, if you want to begin to build your immunity and get it back, like what I'm in the process of doing, you get you some complex, some chaga, some Gano. Sip on you a little bit of that Latin coffee with its delicious self and go ahead and open up your breathing passages. Go ahead and do that for yourself, because somebody you know in this season, they're not breathing the way that they should. They're struggling to breathe. We know that. That is happening globally, all over the world. Have you even bothered to reach out and to give them something that you know would help? Did you send them a sample? Did you at least tell them about it? Did you tell them about your experience? Did you tell them about what you know? You got to ask yourself, why not? Why are you sitting in the background while others are getting the light? Come into the light. How big? Sumo. Get on the front line. It's time. We change lives. Whether you've experienced it or not, you will. If you're a part of this company, you're going to experience it. You're going to feel it. But you need to be using the products. How dare you talk to anybody about anything you don't know nothing about? Foul. You don't do that. That ain't how you do it. Don't do that. All right? Products over here that are helping women to get back close to their mates, to their men. Men, you're being able to snuggle up closer to your boo at night, because guess what? Hot flashes have now become a thing of the past because of this incredible product we have called Blossom A. You know what that Blossom A does? It acts just like estrogen in the body without giving you the risk of illnesses that estrogen causes. But you're benefiting. Your body is benefiting. You're missing that hormone naturally, but guess what? You have something that acts just like it in the body. So if you're dry in areas you don't want to be dry, it's going to give you that lubrication and that moisture back. It is. All right. If you are moody and attitudey and you got body odors coming off of you because your FSH is off balance, it's going to help to create that hormonal balance in your body. And some of y'all know I'm talking to you. That Blossom A is going to help you change it. So now that you have the answers to some of the problems that you're having, why don't you solve your problems and help other people to solve their problems too? They're waiting for you. The world has opened up and been able to use marijuana, THC, cannabis, hemp, whatever you want to call it, all derived from the marijuana leaf. All right. We got those products too. And yes, I do. I use them. And yes, they are some of my favorite. Those Harmony drops, to drop them under my tongue and be able to relax and to help aid in the detoxification of my body and to cause me to push away from the table where my appetite is depleted and I'm not eating 10,000 calories anymore. That's powerful. That's powerful. Okay? Another combination, the resolution drops paired with those life drops. They're going to give you life because they're going to give you energy. Your metabolism is going to be like, let's go. Your vitamin B12 is going to be like, we out of here. We ain't sitting around today. We're not sitting around. We're not waiting. We're getting up and we're getting it. That's why I always put in my message, go get it. Let's go get it. Whatever your it is within your reach. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. Why are you holding on to something that God gave Mr. Fallon the knowledge to create that you know works? What is it for? Is it a ransom? Is it a secret? No, it's not. We have products that are helping people to elongate, to change, to live longer, to live better, more sustainable, more viable lives. That infinity oil has taken 5 people that I know who could not walk, who could not use a knee by simply rubbing some infinity oil on the knee. Oh my God, Dr. T, I can bend my knee. I haven't been able to bend my knee in years. So now I want everybody to know about the infinity oil. A $30 oil that is making a difference. That took my mom off of one of her medications she had been on for years topically, because nothing compared to the infinity oil. I share it. I talk about it. Are you doing the same? You got to help people. You got to help people. You got to share the good news. And this is good news. And there's more good news. We got a lot of products. I can't go over all of them. But there is something I do want to hip you guys to in a season where immunity is jeopardized. I want to show you this. This is a diffuser off of our TLEO line. Total Life Essential Oils right here. This beautiful diffuser that changes colors. And look how powerful the force is. So every time I'm in my home, windows open or closed, I am breathing in the best 100% pure oils. This is Guardian, one of my favorite because it kills the microbials, the viruses, the bacteria that are in the air. Mold that you are breathing. Go ahead and run you a big Vicks vaporizer and see what it draws out of your air at the end of the day. You're going to see hard rocks in there. My studying showed me this. 100% oils are helping me with my lymphatic system, helping me to cleanse the lymphatic system so that as I change the cells in my body and as I began to positively affect the trajectory of my health of where it thought it was going to go, but now I'm in control. Cleansing my lymphatic system works side by side, hand in hand with the immune system. Did you know that? The oils are so pure, many of them, not all, you can ingest them. I cook with them. My rosemary is one of my primary ingredients to my homemade soup. I love it. My lemon, my orange, my lemongrass, my peppermint, they go in my water or in my tea. Why? I'm cleansing my gut, all right? What about the sea moss? Overall health, but specifically on your gut health. We got the products, all right? So now let me tell you what you do with these products. Let me tell you how you take these products. And these products take you from being broke all the time or being homeless all the time, or take you from having to rob Peter to pay Paul, or having to take you from payday loan to payday loan to payday loan to payday loan to do you get it? Do you get it? Because I understand it. I was once in those shoes. You see, I wore those shoes so I can talk about that experience. How about that? How about that? What if I told you that this company allowed me to upgrade, right? Upgrade because my FICO score went up so high that they were like, girl, I didn't even have to ask. Here, go ahead, reduce your car payment by $200 a month. Okay. What if I told you that in this season of I call it a recession, that's just, everything going on worldwide, that still, I'm able to do this, but I'm also maintaining 2 homes because Elijah's lease isn't up for another 2 months. So we still got to pay internet, electricity, rent, all of that in Louisiana, although he lives here in Los Angeles. 2 homes being maintained. No problem. No problem. Still able to go out as I want to go, eat what I want to eat, do what I want to do. This company provides that. Because in addition to giving us access to products that work, that we're able to leverage and sell and make some money off of, there's an incredible #1 compensation plan matched with the #1 detox tea and multivitamin in the world. It goes hand in hand. How about if I told you that this company had an A+ review year after year after year? What if I told you that this company was rated in the top 5 as #1 and best company to work for in network marketing? What if I told you all of that? Because that's exactly what it is. That's what we do. There's 5 ways we get paid over here. Now, I'm going to tell you very quickly, but if you're interested, the first one should make you interested, because guess what? When you decide to sign up with me tonight, or you decide to sign up with the person who invited you to watch me tonight, better yet, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be in. You're going to get a state-of-the-art website. Send that puppy out to everybody you know. Surely you know somebody who needs to lose some weight. Surely you know somebody who loves CBD, who likes to smoke marijuana, but they can't smoke it at their desk, but they can put it in a bottle of water, shake it and sip on it and remain calm and to keep from engaging in behaviors to get them fired. Surely you know these people. Surely you know these people, okay? Surely you know somebody who lost their hair. Their hair is thinning out, and so they need some hair, skin, and nails so that their nails and hair are growing every day. Y'all know I don't even like fingernails. I just went ahead and polished them because I accept it's going to grow. As long as I'm taking this, it's growing, all right? You know any of these people, you give them your website. They go, they order from your site. Every time they order a product, you're going to get paid $20. One of these products, volume is 40. That'll make sense in a minute. You're going to get paid $20, all right? Or look at me. I keep inventory on hand. We did a lunch party, had all my inventory, was able to help my person with her stuff. All she got to do is reimburse me my product. Inventory on hand creates cash on demand. She made so much money so quickly she couldn't believe it. That's what this company does. Retail pay. Second way, fast start bonus. Now you're in. Why won't you share the news? Share the good news. Tell your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunt, your granny, your baby daddy, stepfather, whomever. Help people. Let them know you got a good piece of the pie. It's enough for everybody to go around. You ain't got to be stingy. We ain't got to be crabs in the bucket. It's enough for everybody to reach to the top, okay? When you bring them in your business, guess what? You're going to get a fast start bonus, commission off of what they buy, plus points, 10 points per product. You get to that third level. Now, this is the one a lot of people are afraid of because it just seems so real, right? They can't conceptualize it because it's something they can't see, and they can hear about it. So don't get stuck in the retail game. Your money comes in when you build a team and you hit that hybrid binary. Now you're making that good sleep money, meaning that when you're sleeping, you're getting paid. When you're sleeping, you're ranking up. And as you rank up and you bank up, you go up in position. And as you go up in position, your percentages are higher. But you're just starting out at the hybrid binary. You come in, you bring a person in on your left and your right. Guess what? You are now entitled to the retail pay, the fast start bonus, and on that hybrid binary, guess what you're going to get? Anywhere from 10 to 25% when you're just starting based on what they sell. Well, that's a lot of money. 10% of $1,000 is what? $100? So imagine if you have 5 people on your left that did that and 5 people on your right that did that. And you're getting paid the #1 and the #2 way, okay? But it gets better than that. There's a 4th way. Check match bonus that's going to pay you 50% of the checks that your teams get. What, Dr. T? I know I didn't hear you right, so I'm going to say it again. Check match bonus pays you 50% of what your team gets. So when my left team hits $3,000 that week, $1,500 belongs to me. Doesn't take away from them. That's just how big the pot is. That's just how generous TLC is. That's just why people are able to go up in this level up to $20,000 a week. So that's the little cap, but only at this level. But guess what? You're also accessing that right side. So if they do 10,000 that week, I'm going to get 5. And I'm going to combine it with that other 1,500. And I'm still going to get that #1, that #2, and that #3 way. Except now I'm a director because I got 1,000 points on the left and the right. And guess what? Now I'm tapping into 10 to 50% of where my team is. There's a 5th way. National director. And we have one on our team. We do. We have the lovely Miss Gwendolyn Bennett out there. She is our national director, and she's representing, and she represents well. But guess what? What is Coach Gwen doing? She's getting out there. She's exposing. She's sharing the good news. And as a result, she is bringing in and recruiting people. And as a result, God blessed her with the opportunity to leave her career job and to go full ham in TLC. And she ain't looked back and don't have no regrets. And as a result, she got that ring. She got that ring that is in my purview as well. All right. But when you become a national director, it is also going to give you a national director's bonus. It's called a life changer bonus. All right. And it's going to help you to upgrade and elevate your lifestyle. The way that you're currently living, you're going to be able to live it a little bit better. You're going to be able to live it a little bit more extravagantly. So when you hear people talking about purple labels and red labels, think of Coach Gwen, okay? Because she deserved it. She worked for it. Think about our global directors, Coach Nate and Coach Pam. Just think about it. They're able to help to perpetuate and move us so much because they have earned so much because of what they've been doing in this business, that they're able to give back and they're able to share. So did they hold on to the information? No. Did they share the good news? Absolutely. And because they shared the good news, you benefited, as did I. All right. So this is a company about duplication. But let me tell you guys something, because some of you don't quite get it. You don't quite get it. And this is the point I want you to get. When you're talking about building an empire, when you're talking about building a business, you got to think build. I put something on my page of Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. All Bob the Builder did was go around, solve problems, and build. He constructed. He walked around with his tool belt on, all right? So I want you to get in the mindset of walking around with your tool belt on. What's in your tool belt? You are blessed to be a part of TLC because you got all of this in your arsenal, in your tool belt. You got all of this, okay? And guess what? You're able to use those things to build teams, to build people up in their health, in their finances. And it's really just that simple. Don't make it difficult. 10-5-2, give out 10 samples. 5 people gonna want to buy because they work, and 2 are gonna be like, girl, I want a piece of that pie. So you show them, you invite them. The name of the game is recruit. G5 is cute, but G5 works for Mr. Fallon. It don't work for you. You're trying to work for you. You want to make that money that when you're sleeping and dreaming, you're still getting paid. So you've got to recruit and build the business. And that is pretty much how it goes. And that is why I am fortunate to be a total life changer, because I totally and completely change lives from the inside of the health to the outside, looking at the body, mentally with the mind, and spiritually when you get connected to whose you are. Mind, body, spirit. You put them all together in TLC, you're going to make the money. All right. So we welcome you guys to join us in business, join us in getting products. But you know what? Don't keep this information to yourself. Don't hold back this information that I shared for you and with you. And guess what? Everything that I said is verifiable. It is. So go out there, verify it. Take a look at it. Think about the products that you have tried and sampled and used, and make a decision. Make a decision for yourself to get involved. Make a decision for yourself to get more and to have more. And make a decision for yourself to help other people. And while you are deciding, I want you to remember that there is no room for mediocrity when you're trying to be great. So just go big and go all the way in. Trust the process, all right? Because one thing about this business, you have your own franchise, but guess what? You're not in business by yourself, but for yourself, okay? So that's my time, and I thank you.
Go be, go be.
Join
go
us.
Be, go be,
We
go
want
be,
you.
Go be,
Your training, you get paid. Same day. Daily pay. Go big. Go deep. How big? Hey. All right, y'all. God bless you. That's my time. See you next time.
I don't think it's an ocean. Streets don't make no sense.